Hey, what is up, adventurers? Welcome back to another walking video where we're hiking. I promise it's the last of the hiking in this specific national park. The issue right now is that we had we had it planned out that we were gonna go in basically this week. Yeah, we were gonna go this week to a beautiful park or maybe the beach, and we're gonna do some cool videos. And what ended up happening was that it is 100 degrees here in Texas. It is 100 to 110 degrees. Every city I checked that we could have gone to, 100 to 110. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna torture Fen. And Fen already walks around with a winter coat. Like a winter coat, like a human winter coat. He already struggles with that. Can you imagine having to walk with him during the heat like this? Oh man, no. So the other option was like, you know what, let's go to the beach, let's go get some swimming done. It's nice weather, it's hot, so even if it's too hot, they cool down on the water. That's perfect. And boom, set in stone. The hurricane hit Corpus Christi and they closed down everything. So I'm gonna take this as a sign. There's a divine sign telling me to stay at home. Coronavirus, freaking storms, heat, everything you can think of is going on right now. So here you go. One more video, the last video. Maybe by the next time I'll have something else. If not, don't worry. I'll walk around my park and make some cool videos out of that. So whatever, we're here enjoying. I really like this part right here, how the scenery just kind of looks. You have those weird dunes in the back. I guess they were doing something, and then you have the trail where it splits, and as usual we get lost, so I cut it because I was like, you know what, where are we going? We don't know. This map is not right, and we're just walking the same similar trail. Fenrir, as you can see him like smelling the ground. He always does that, always smelling the ground. Look at that. I feel like when he walks, he doesn't walk like with his head held high. He kind of walks sniffing the ground. Look at that. He just sniffs and sniffs and sniffs. And this works. When dogs do this, it does more than just work. I don't know what Ghost was doing here. He did like a 180. Look at that. Or a 360. This is just weird. Anyways, when dogs do this, like what Fen is doing, like non-stop, where he's just sniffing the ground and he's doing all this weird stuff, it works their nose. Like it's a mental stimulation as well. It's not just something that helps work their muscles, that they're kind of doing this so much. No. It also helps work their brain. This type of movement that he's doing right here is a lot of mental stimulation. And here we have Ghost doing it too. Ghost was kind of sniffing around, and they do this often, especially in very vegetated areas where there's a lot of bushes. Maybe it rained a little bit the day before and it was a little bit humid and there's a lot of smells going on. That is the prime time where the dog is just nose to the ground, smelling, kind of curious, like, what is this? Where am I going? Was there a deer here? Was there a boar here? What was here? Dogo Argentinos are very well known for doing this as well. Some people use them for trackers, tracking dogs for hogs. They're actually have a lot of capabilities for that. Obviously not as much as a hound, but they're actually pretty good. And Fen, of course, being a wolf dog, has those instincts far greater than Ghost, where he just wants to know where everything is. Here again, look at that, sniffing the ground. He's doing everything at the same time, and it's crazy because to him it's instinct to do this. Oh look, there we go. Ghost is picking up something too, but Fen doesn't tire himself out by doing this, which is the crazy part, because he does this every walk that I go with, every run. Sometimes we're running and he kind of like freaking loses it because he's so busy smelling the ground that it is almost natural to him. And this is something that it's like my hypothesis, and it's my theory. And the reason I say this is because he doesn't tire himself out as much as Ghost does, and yet he's doing so much more than what Ghost does. You get me? Fenrir actually tries to kind of figure out again here. We have to keep going. He's stopped, try to smell something. Fenrir is able to do these types of things without really trying to do them, if that makes sense. As in, it's so easy for him to smell the ground, to sort the scent, to see what is intriguing, what isn't, while he walks, which is honestly amazing, right? If you think about it, like, think about that. He is able to do all these things and still walk at the same time. You know, and I'm saying this because Ghost doesn't really do this. Real quick, right here we got lost, and then I kind of trying to focus on this little larvae that was flying, that was stuck on a spider web. You can see how tired the pups are right now. They're kind of like, yo, I'm done, man. I'm ready to leave. Or like, nope, the hike ain't done. And yeah, you know, it really tires most dogs out a lot instantly. Like maybe in 1 mile in, right here we were doing like what, 6-8 miles, and we're already towards the end. So it definitely was a long hike. But yeah, you know, if you guys walk your dogs, make sure that you take them somewhere where they can really use their nose. Unless you're doing more like kind of obedience training where you don't want him to lose track of what he's doing, then that's fine. You just walk him in pavement and make sure he sits next to you. I mean that he heels next to you and he does his thing. But if you are a little bit more lenient and you kind of want your dog to be exploring smells and stuff, you can go ahead and take that route too. Really just depends on what your objective is while you walk your dog, you know. But yeah, I mean, this was, again, we're going back in time here. This video was taken in March, so this is a lot smaller Ghost. Right now, I'm uploading videos where he's months older, and he looks older too. You know, I look at this video, and I'm like, wow, Ghost definitely is a lot smaller here. And that's it for this video. I made it pretty short for you guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the small little hike, the last of the, I think it was 3. If you did, go ahead and paw that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're part of those 88% that aren't. Make sure you keep up with the videos and comment down below any questions you might have. We also have some awesome stuff for you in the description tab. Check that out, and nothing but peace and love from my pack to yours.